Hello and welcome to Prepping for Final Exams. My name is Jean Demas. I work as Literacy Librarian at the Lisle Library District. In today's demonstration, I'm going to show you how to use 3 databases that will be very helpful for those of you who will be preparing to take final exams at the end of your semester or doing a final research project or preparing for a final presentation. So we're going to begin by going to lislelibrary.org, and we'll click on the Databases tab, and you'll see a listing of the databases that we have available that can be used remotely on your home computer or a mobile device. And we're going to go down, and for today's demo, we're going to start with Gale Reference eBooks. And this is a database that has electronic books, encyclopedias, almanacs, and various other reference sources in a number of different subject areas. And when we click on the link to the database, we will come to the database, and you'll first need to enter your library card number, barcode, and your password, which is the last 4-digit number, to access the databases remotely. And when you get to the link for Gale Reference eBooks, this is the screen that you will see. And you'll be able to do a search here, a basic or advanced search. And you'll be able to browse the collections in this database, and there are various subject areas. And it gives you the number of resources in each area. And you can also go over to the middle of the screen, and you can see pictures of the covers of the different resources that you can search in. And so you can either click on a cover and get to a particular resource, or you can go up and use the search screen. So for today's session, we're going to type in a very basic word, science, and we'll see what we will retrieve. So when we put in that term, we'll see our results, a very large result, and we can sort by relevance or by document title, publication date, publication title, or content level. We can also filter results in this database by subject, by document type, by publication title, by publication languages, by content level, and we can search within the result. We can also find documents that contain images or videos, and we can use a topic finder here to further filter our results by particular topics. As you can see, what we retrieve is a citation to a particular publication, and it'll give you the information you need to cite in a research paper or in a project. And we can either click on the link to the term that we searched, or we can click on the cover for the actual document. So we're going to do that. And when we do that, you can see that we can see about this publication. We can look at table of contents. We can look at the book index, and we can look at a list of illustrations. So for today's demo, we're going to go in and look at A Changing Europe. And as you can see, we'll come to the actual content of that part of the table of contents, and we'll see the information about the publication. And also we'll be able to translate into another language, decrease the font size, increase the font size, or listen. If we don't want to read the particular document, we can also listen to it. So as we go down, we'll see that in this Changing Europe, we can also do some highlighting. And I've highlighted an area section here. I'm going to highlight another area. So you can see when I bring my cursor and scroll over, the box comes up and I can pick a color to highlight. In this case, I'm going to pick green. I can add a note. My project, and then I can save it. And when I do that, I can go up to highlights and notes, and I can see the text that I've highlighted and the notes that I've saved. I can also send this to an email, download it, or print it before exiting. We're going to go back, and we'll go to the second database, and that is General OneFile. When we click on the link to General OneFile, we'll be able to go to a periodical resource where we can find magazine articles, we can find academic journal articles, newspaper, audio content. And the articles are available both in PDF and HTML full text format. So clicking on, we'll see that this is also a Gale database, so a very similar search interface, being able to search in a basic or advanced search. We can also browse by topic, and here are a range of topics that you can browse. And we can also look at the topic finder or the subject search guide or the publication search. For the purposes of this demo, we're going to use the advanced search. And as you can see, we can add various filters when we search in the advanced format. And so in this case, we're going to put in U.S. history, which certainly is a popular topic for your final exam or project work. And when we put in that term, you'll see that we come up with magazine articles. And we come up with a citation that you can use in your paper or in your project. Again, you can also filter your results as you did with the Gale Reference eBooks. And you can also highlight and add notes, similar to what we did in the Gale Reference eBooks. You'll be able to see the full text of the article that you've selected. And again, you'll be able to translate, change the font, and you'll be able to listen. You'll also be able to email, download, or print before you exit this database. And we'll go into the third database, which is called Master File Premier. And when we select it, again, we'll put in a library card barcode and our password. And this database is a full text database for magazines, reference books, and primary source documents. It also has an image collection with photos, maps, and flags, and video. So we'll click on the link, and this is a different search interface because this is from a different vendor, EBSCO. So in this database, we can again run a basic search or an advanced search, and we can look in some other areas as well. We can also go into the image database and we can search for various images, and we can also do some limiting here of our results. So for the purposes of today's demo, I'm going to search Peoria, Illinois, a rather large city in the state. And you can see that we come up with a number of articles here. And when we click on this one, Railroad Bridge at Peoria, this is a historical article from 1867. And we can see that there's a picture of a drawbridge here. We can click on the picture and it brings it up for us to download, to view, and it's very historical and very interesting. And it might be a very helpful resource to put into a research paper. We can also go into languages for anyone struggling with English language. You can change instructions to a particular language to help you get through the database. So we're going to go ahead and search Espanol or Spanish. And as you can see, all of our instructions now are changed into Spanish. Now the actual article doesn't change, but the instructions change, so it's very helpful to know how to search and how to get through the database. And then we can go back to English. So these three databases Gale Reference eBooks, General One File, and Master File Premier will be very helpful for you as you're going through your final exam prep and working on research projects or papers for ending your semester. If you have questions as you're using the databases, please contact us. You can email adultservices@lyelllibrary.org or connect@lyelllibrary.org, or you can call us at 630-971-1675, and we're happy to help you. Best wishes for successful researching using these databases to earn that A grade. Thank you.